Hello students. So today we are going to discuss about how to approach NEET-UG 2024 exam. And here before starting this, I just want to say that see each and every student, they're having their own view about this exam. So we have the best intention. Our intention is to help these students to excel in this NEET exam. So please go through all these instructions so that it will help you to attend this exam. Mentally you will become strong so that you will get an idea how to approach this exam and how to approach each and every question. So our intention is to provide you the best advices, but every student is different and their view is different, their aim is different. So just after hearing or after going through this class, just take decisions, like find out your weak areas of the subjects and find out in which portion you can excel. So according to that, your preparation and your mindset should be according to all these things. Okay, so just move to our topic. Like we are starting with the points how to attempt this NEET 2024 exam. So mainly we are going to discuss like just an overall pattern about this exam, then exam date, time, then exam pattern, how is this exam pattern, and about the mark distribution and marking scheme, then biology topic wise distribution, and how to divide your time. See, the time management, that's very important, not only for this exam, for all exam, it's a very important thing. Okay, and last minute preparation, what and all you should keep in your mind. See, first and the foremost thing which I want to tell my students, that is you should be relaxed. Okay, don't get tensed. That will not help you. So relaxed mind will give you more energy and more result. Okay, so let's move to the topic, like NEET exam. You know that NEET exam pattern, like this national eligibility come entrance test, or this NEET is a very important exam for the medical students, those who are interested in the medical field. And this is the main exam, or this is a gateway for admission to different undergraduate medical and dental courses which is offered across India or across the country. And NEET exam 2024, this evaluates the candidate's knowledge in different subjects like physics, chemistry, and biology. Okay. So our aim is to excel in this NEET exam. So to excel in this NEET exam 2024, it is very difficult to understand the NEET exam pattern, and according to the pattern you have to prepare yourself. And as per the NEET exam pattern, three subjects are there, right? Three subjects will be asked in the exam, like physics, chemistry, and biology, and each subject will be having some minimum number of questions from all these sessions. So to clear the NEET exam, we know the NEET exam pattern, that you should understand very well. And the students who are looking for the graduate and postgraduate medical and dentistry program, in that the national testing agency in India, that agency administers the NEET exam, and that covers the MBBS and BDS courses in both private and public colleges which they are offering. So NEET exam has a one tied scoring system. Okay, that's a very important thing we should keep in mind. So, candidate, those who are interested to get admission for the medical or dental courses, they should understand the NEET exam pattern very well. And according to that pattern, some effort from their side should be there, some effective preparations should be there. So, as an overview, we can say exam NEET Exam 2024 National Eligibility Entrance Test, and this is conducted by or organized by National Testing Agency, and this is a national level exam which is a medical entrance exam. And through this, you will get MBBS, BDS, BAMS, BSMS, BUMS, and BHMS, and nursing course admission, and colleges, all medical colleges in India, you will get admission. And this mode of exam, that is offline. Clear? So here, this NEET exam, one more point we need to say that that has taken over the position of All India Pre-Medical Test for the medical school admission, and Supreme Court has decided that only criteria for admission to these universities across nation, which is offering the graduate and postgraduate level medical program, that is based on the NEET mark. So this NEET-UG entrance test, for that you have to perform well to get the admission. Additionally, this NEET exam that has replaced the entrance exam, which is administered by JIPMA and AIMS. Okay, so here this one and only exam will make you to get admission for all the medical courses here we have mentioned. Okay, next, the date of exam we said it's on 5th May 2024, and exam duration, that's from 2 p.m. to 5:20 p.m., 3 hours 20 minutes. Your examination time will be 3 hours and 20 minutes. And in the examination room, you should reach by 1:15 p.m. Your exam is starting by 2 p.m., but you should reach there by 1:15 p.m. So first thing which we need to learn is you have to reach your examination center before this examination time, or the sitting time is 1:15 p.m. You have to sit there by this time. Okay, because if you are becoming little bit late, again you'll get tensed, all everything, you'll become in extreme tension, you'll get confused. So along with that, your answers or the portions which you have studied, that also will get that effect, right? So the last entry in the examination hall as per NEET timing, that is 1:30 p.m. So 1:30 p.m. you will get the last entry. After that, they will not allow you to enter inside the examination hall, because after sitting inside the examination hall, there are so many procedures. So announcement of important instructions and checking of the admit cards by invigilator, that is done from 1:30 to 1:45 p.m. Okay, there will be an invigilator in your examination hall, so you can ask the doubt wherever you're getting confused, to fill the OMR or to fill the details, or if you have any doubt regarding the examination, you can ask the invigilator. So for all those, they will give a time, so you should be there at 1:30. You have to enter, because 1:30 to 1:45 they will check the admit cards. Invigilator will be checking the admit card, and then they will be, after 1:45 they'll distribute the test booklet and writing of particular details on the test book, or that booklet you have to fill with your number and other details. An invigilator will check that, invigilator will sign on that. So everything will be done during that period or during that time. So that will be done around 1:50 p.m. Okay, and starting time of the examination, that is 2 p.m. They will give you the booklet, but you are not supposed to open that. You can write the exam. Starting the writing time will start at 2 p.m. Okay, and around 5:20 p.m. you have to return all these things. You can conclude your exam. Clear? So first and foremost thing which I want to tell you, that reach the examination center on time and enter inside the examination hall at right time, so that all your confusions, or if you are having any doubts regarding the exam, you can discuss with the invigilator and you'll get sufficient time to relax. So don't go in a hurry-burry way. Get time to relax. Okay. Inside the examination hall, you're sitting and you're relaxing for another 5 to 10 minutes. Be cool. Make your mind calm and quiet, because in the last half an hour, you're not going to read or not going to get extra marks. So whatever you have read, relax your mind and go inside the examination hall within time. Listen to their explanations, and they will give some suggestions to write the exam. So listen carefully all those things, and that will help you to attend the exam without making any mistakes. Okay. Then students should be familiar with the NEET exam pattern and NEET exam syllabus to effectively prepare for the test. Right. So the National Eligibility Cum Entrance Test, or the NEET, this is offline test, and you know that it's for 3 hours 20 minutes time limit, and 180 multiple choice questions that will be from physics, chemistry, and biology. So 180 should be answered, and total questions will be 200, and out of that you have to answer 180 questions from all these subjects. Okay. And how the questions will be, and each section how many questions will be there, and from that how many you should answer, everything they will give in detail in the booklet. Next, we need to tell about the exam pattern, NEET exam pattern. Here, this NEET exam, we said you should be very clear with the syllabus, and the course outline will serve as the foundation for the NEET 2024 question paper. And every section, that means every section of NEET 2024 question, that will be having a choice. There will be a choice in section B. Okay. As per the decision of National Testing Agency, there will be a choice of questions. And NEET exam pattern 2024, that is divided into two parts. Each subject is having two sections. That means physics, chemistry, and biology. In physics, you will get 35 questions in section A and 15 questions in section B. In the same way, chemistry also you'll get 35 in section A, 15 in section B. And in the same way, in biology, you will get 35 plus 15 questions from zoology and 35 plus 15 questions from plant science. Okay, so 45 questions, 45 from zoology side and 45 from botany side you will get in biology. Okay, so candidate could attempt any 10 of 15 questions. Here you are getting in session B, you are getting 15 questions. So out of that, you can answer any 10 questions in session B in each subject. So as a result, there will be same amount of question overall. Okay. Then here an additional 20 minutes were added this time. See, we can see here 3 hours and 20 minutes, right? So that 20 minutes were added this time to bring the total time for NEET-UG 2024 to 200 minutes. Clear? Only the first 10 questions. We said in session B, you will get 15 questions, but out of that, only 10 questions from session B will be evaluated. And if candidates are writing more questions, more than 10 questions in each session, from the B session of each subject, only the first 10 questions will be evaluated. So while writing the questions, make sure that you are clear with the answer. Only those questions you should attempt. Okay. So don't mark all the 15 questions. Okay. Because they'll evaluate. If you are marking all the 15 questions, that shows the overconfidence. Right? Only the first 10 questions they will evaluate. And in that first 10 questions, any mistakes are there, they will not count all those things. They will not go for the selection of the correctly answered questions, they will not mind, because that is coming later after this 10 questions. So they will count only the first 10 questions. So be careful, be intelligent in those things, because unnecessarily don't mark the questions, don't mark the answers which you are not clear. Okay. And another thing here, we need to say that the students have to attempt only 10 questions out of 15 questions in B section of each subject. That repeatedly I'm saying, because their marking scheme, 4 marks you will get for each correct answer, right? And for wrong answer, 1 mark will be deducted. Okay, they will count that wrongly answered question and you will lose 1 mark. Okay, an unanswered question means that is 0 marks. There you are not losing any mark if you are not answering. Okay, so the maximum marks 720. So NEET score calculation, that means total number of correct answers, that is equal to the NEET score. Okay, for each question you are getting 4 marks, and each wrong answer you are getting -1. Okay, if you are not marking any wrong answers, whatever marks you are scoring, that will be there. But if you are taking a chance, you are you are reading one question and you are 50-50 in that answer, you are not confirmed, or you don't know the exact right answer, but you are going to take a chance, you're going to mark that question, means by chance if it is going wrong, you will lose 1 mark. But if you are not touching that question, you are not going to lose any marks. Okay, so you should be careful. And here, see, like this one OMR sheet you will get, you can write your physics, chemistry, and biology. In biology, first botany questions and zoology questions you will get. So, like this one OMR sheet will be given for you. That's why I said reach in the hall at right time. Because here you have to fill so many things, right? Your register number, everything you have to fill, sender code will be there, and so many invigilator signature. Here you can see the student signature. So if you are coming in the last moment and you are totally confused, you may make several mistakes. Okay, so to avoid all those things, keep your mind relaxed. So reach on time, and you should be cool inside the examination hall and read each and every instruction. If you're getting confused, read it 2 or 3 times, each and everything. Read carefully, and again you're getting confused, take the help of the invigilator, and you can smoothly write the exam and come out of that hall. Okay, so unnecessarily don't make a situation to lose your mark. So here we need to say that each subject, physics, chemistry, botany, zoology. See, this is this third and fourth, that together will biology. In that you will get 35 questions in section A, and in section B 15 questions. In zoology section A 35 questions, and section B 15 questions. In physics you will get 35 plus 15, and in chemistry you will get 35 plus 15. So in this section B you have an option, you can take only 10 questions from each one. That if whichever question you are clear, go for only those questions, so there is a less chance for negative marks. Okay, so 35 questions plus 15 questions. So you'll get 140 plus 40. Again, in chemistry also 140 plus 40. And in botany, 140 plus 40. Zoology, 140 plus 40. So here you can note down one point. From biology, you are getting more marks. Right? You are getting more questions, multiple choice questions from biology. So those who are weak in physics and chemistry, just attend biology questions, prepare more for biology, and attend more questions from biology, so that your score will be more clear. Here, total of 200 multiple choice objective type questions will be there. Out of that, candidates are required to answer 180 MCQs. So this NEET exam 2024 will be graded on total of 720 marks. So each subject, from this you can note down, each subject is divided into two sections, section A and section B. Section A, that is having 35 questions, section B 15 questions. Again, within section B, candidate need to answer only 10 questions, and the question paper will be based on the syllabus of physics, chemistry and biology from 11th and 12th. So you will be knowing which chapter or which topic is easy for you and what is the weightage of that. Based on that, you should prepare. So candidate will receive 4 marks for each correct answer, and there will be deduction of 1 mark for every incorrect answer. And it's very important to note down that once the answers are marked on the NEET OMR sheet, they cannot be changed, right? You cannot change the answer. So again, if question is not attempted or it is not answered, no marks for that. Okay. And here we said the marks of each question. So be careful while marking the answers. Clear? So next we need to move like examination pattern and total marks. Again, subject wise, I'm dividing and saying here maximum 720 marks are required for this NEET exam, and that consists of 180 question, and that is each question is having 4 marks, and part A and part B, that will be there in the recent format, NEET format. Okay. And in section A, under section A, 35 questions are asked for physics, chemistry, zoology, and botany. Here you can see section A and section B. So in each one, section A is having 35 questions, and both the sections, section A and section B, both are having negative marking also for the wrong answers, right? So this section A part, that doesn't have any choice. Okay. But about section A and B, both have negative marking and total of 140 marks for 35 questions. Okay. Next, section B. About section B, if you are saying out of 15 questions which are offered to the candidate need to attend only 10 questions. Only the first 10 questions which you have marked or which you have attempted, that will be considered for evaluation. And after that, the first 10 questions you are marking and next 5 questions you are leaving. Only that first 10 questions will be marked. And by chance, a student is marking all the 15 questions, only first 10 will be considered, right? In that, wrong answers will be there. If you have doubt, then don't go for wrong attempts. So only the first 10 questions in a candidate's attempts will be considered if they have attempted more than 10. Then the maximum number of points that may be earned in this segment B, that is 40. That means 10 questions into 4 marks for each. That is 40 points. This each section like physics, chemistry, biology, in that zoology and botany, that can be passed with a total score of 140 plus 40, 180. Okay. And each of the 180 marks for the physics, chemistry and biology section, that is combined with the 360 marks of biology. Here 180 plus 180. In biology, zoology for 180, botany for 180. So here you are getting 360 marks biology questions. Okay. And chemistry are getting 180 marks question, physics 180 marks question. Okay. So the total score, that is 720, and total number of questions to be answered, that is 180. Clear? So we said correct answer you will get 4 marks, incorrect answer -1, questions with more than one response, that is also. See, if you are marking like this 2 options for one question, that also will give the wrong answer. Okay, so that again you are going to lose 1 mark. Unanswered questions, you're not going to get lose or gain marks. Extra attempted questions, for that also you are not going to get the marks. Next, topic wise distribution we need to tell. See, in the NEET examination, one important thing which we need to remember, biology is having a great role in the NEET exam. So biology is the game changer in the NEET examination. So that special emphasis or importance we have to give for this biology subject. So total of 100 questions are asked from the NEET exam, with 50 questions from botany and zoology. So these candidates also are preparing for NEET exam, they can refer this table. Here I have given one table. So according to the weightage of the chapter, you should prepare. So we'll be preparing. See, almost we have covered all the portions, and before 1 week or 10 days, just we want to go through all the chapters. Okay. And one important thing I want to tell, that before NEET exam, just before 2 or 3 days, don't read all the topics and don't make your mind in confusion. Okay. Your brain should get relaxation time from all these things. Okay. So now by this time you could have made some short notes or something. So read all those short notes, and in whichever topic or whichever chapter you're more interested or you're more clear with, go through such topics. Those most confused topic, don't touch those topics now, because that will, you may lose confidence, because I don't know some all these things, I'm not going to get any answer from this chapter. You will get such thoughts. So don't attend or that don't touch such topics, because that will affect your confidence level. So here I'm saying from the biology, the topic-wide distribution, diversity of living organism, that is having 12% weightage in the NEET examination. Then structural organization in plants and animals is having 9%, cell structure and function 8%, plant physiology 8%, human physiology 16%. So here, this kind of chapters you should target, and you should not leave those chapters. Okay, those chapters you must learn. So a brilliant student should target in that way. The chapters which are having more weightage, they should not leave. They have to find out the time to read those chapters. And you should read the short notes of these chapters before the exam. So like this in physics, chemistry, in those subjects also you'll be having some chapters. This weightage will be there. Such kind of chapters will be there. So those chapters you should revise. At least you should go through the main notes of that chapter before the exam. Just not the previous day of exam. Before that, you should have a plan. Okay. Then if you're going through the class 12th chapters, there also reproduction, that is having 11%, genetics and evolution 13%, and biology and human welfare 9%, biotechnology and its application 4%, ecology and environment 10%. Okay. And biotechnology and application, here we are getting only 4%. So only the main concepts you can learn, the technologies and those things. If you are learning, that will be enough. Okay. Don't spend more time for the chapters which are having less weightage. That will be just wastage of time. You should know, because here in the NEET exam, you're not going to write any essay type question, right? It's just application of one theory or one point, right? So you have to understand the concept, and you should know how to apply that for solving a question. So in that way, you should prepare yourself for the exam. Next, we know that how to divide time between subjects of NEET. So here, say if you're considering all the subjects of this paper and subject related points, for physics, 1 hour. So physics, you know that is the most time consuming and challenging session, right? For most of the students. Because you know that in physics you will get problems. So you need time for calculations, and that kind of questions will take so much time, right? And for chemistry, again, for chemistry, that also may take 1 hour or less than 1 hour, right? So compared to physics, this is less time consuming subject, but you have to try to attempt this in 50 to 55 minutes. So set these kind of targets, right? Within 1 hour, you are going to complete physics. Within 1 hour, you are going to complete chemistry. And see, if you're attending physics session, just go through the questions. If you don't know most of the questions, don't get tensed. Just go to the next session of chemistry. There, whichever questions, say physics session, whichever question you are clear with, only mark those questions. Then go to the next session. Within 15 minutes or half an hour, you're completing the physics session on only you know those many questions from that. Don't get tensed. Write only the clear questions, answer for the clear questions, then go to the next session, chemistry. And there also, you are a bit getting confused and you are clear with only few questions. Answer those questions, move to biology. Here, biology means there won't be much calculations. Biology, that means almost the questions will be concept based and there will be direct questions. So some questions you need a little more time, like match the following, like that. Some question will be there, matching will be there, and some reasoning type question will be there, some assertion type questions will be there. So all these session you can handle with 40 to 45 minutes. So plan this to 40 to 45 minutes or 50 minutes maximum. Okay, so here you can get read the question carefully, each and every question read it carefully, because some terms will be there which is not coming under this. So that not you should give attention to, that not, or which is the exception from this. That exception, that word should be there in your mind. Okay, otherwise you will get a chance or you may choose a wrong answer. Okay, so such kind of wordings, confusing wordings, you should give clear attention to such things. Okay, then here you are getting the biology session also, you're finishing. Again, you have so much of time because you didn't spend 1 hour for physics, you didn't spend 1 hour for chemistry. So their balanced timing is there. Balanced time is there for you from those. Then OMR sheet bubbling. See, this OMR sheet bubbling, that you have to give clear attention, because one wrong move, that, see, you know the correct answer. And if you're not rightly bubbling that, that will give -1 mark, right? So students, you should keep a time frame for all these things. So you are not using physics completely 1 hour, then moving to chemistry. Their balance time is there. From which time you are starting from there, another 1 hour you should complete chemistry. And again, in chemistry also you are not using time. Next 45 minutes, only 45 minutes you should use for biology. Okay, but you're getting there, one advantage is that you are getting more marks because that is having direct question and concept based question. And if you're good in biology, prepare well for that, and you're good in chemistry, that also you prepare, so that your score will increase. And here, after answering all these things, you have enough time, then go back to the physics one, and there if you need some calculation and if you are ready with the calculation, go for such questions and attend such questions. You'll be very clear. See, after writing so many exams, slowly you will get into that exam, right? So first tension won't be there if you're answering the biology session, right? Because already you have gone through so many questions. and you know it, you have to write the exam, you have to complete the exam. So slowly you will be into that exam. So again, you're going back to physics question after completing all this session, which and all you need to fill. First 35 questions, you have answered only 15 questions, means again, you have to complete. Slowly read the questions and be clear with the questions. If you are sure with the questions, mark those. And if you need calculation, go for such things. In a relaxed mind, you should do all these. Clear? Next, these are some last minute preparation tips which I need to tell you. First thing you should keep in mind is, first point which I want to tell is, health is wealth. That is 100% true. Health is wealth. A healthy body is the platform for flourishing a healthy mind. Okay. See, so many activities will be there during this examination time. I know that as a normal student, I know we'll be spending so much time for this studies and attending coaching classes, taking mock tests, then analyzing those. So you need to balance the preparation phase with all these activities, right? So do not forget about your health. Maybe it may be the physical health or mental health. Before examination, you should relax your mind and you should build up a strong mentality, because make sure that you're going to attend one exam, one serious exam, which is going to be a turning point in your life, right? So if you're clearing the NEET exam, you will go to that field. Otherwise, you may have to choose some other field. So be clear with the NEET exam, the risk of that NEET exam, and if you're clearing, it is going to change your future. So be prepared for the exam, keep a positive attitude towards this exam. So many people have attended this exam, right? And so many have cleared this exam, and this is the route changing exam of your life, because you are entirely shifting your career to one side, right? So don't get tensed, don't get confused, prepare your mind for the exam. So don't skip your meals or sleep during the preparation phase, especially in the last few days of this NEET exam. Because if you're skipping your meal, you are not getting extra answers, you're not getting extra marks. Instead of that, your health will become very worst, so that it will give a bad effect. If you're becoming sick, you cannot attend the exam. So don't go for such risky processes. Be cool, be relaxed, keep your health as a precious thing for this exam. Okay. And in the last minute, just before the exam, in the previous day and all, don't skip your sleep, because within one day you are not going to learn the whole syllabus. Okay, so make sure that you are following an exact pattern, healthy pattern of studies. And here, next point, refrain from starting new topics. Okay, see, the syllabus of NEET 2024 exam, that is very vast, and it's not possible to read everything from the NEET exam book. So you have missed an important chapter. Refrain from the starting anything new during this last few days. Okay, by chance you couldn't attend that chapter, just leave it. New chapters and new concept don't bring into your brain during the last days. Okay, so apart from studying a complete new chapter, you have with there you need to make new notes, and you need to solve relevant questions from various question banks and all. So this is a time taking process. So this time, something that student doesn't have that much time. So what you should do, if you have something new, then just go for a short studies, like make the main concepts, only go through the main concepts of the chapter. Don't go for a vast study, it's not possible. So if you want to learn something from that chapter, just go for a crash course note or something from that chapter. Okay. Next, third one, formula, diagrams, tables, and graphs. See, information which is present in the form of graph, table, diagram, and all, that is easy to remember. Okay, so you can cover a lot more than with the help of this, right? So flow charts, then diagrams about all the topics which is covering, which is coming under one chapter. So like that, those things and all will help you to retain the steps of some processes. And if some topics you are finding some topics are difficult, such making such short notes and flow charts, that will help you to boost your memory. And you can put charts of some important formula, table, all those things, and every day you are revising that. When you are reaching on the day of exam, it will be easy for you. At least you can remember something, 90% of that flow chart or that short notes. Okay, so practice such good habits for your exam. Next comes the revision. The fourth point which I have mentioned is revision. So you must have studied every chapter before the examination, but everything you won't be able to recollect, right? So before the examination day, just go through. It's important to revise before the examination. So last few days before the examination should be a mix of using neat revision, doubt solving, then taking mock test. Okay, and one more thing I want to mention here. Some students, like our friends, will be preparing, they'll be doing all this stepwise process, but we are not into that track. And whatever they are doing, we are trying to repeat. I'm also doing some mock test and I'm getting very less mark. Don't lose confidence there, because the same question paper is not going to come for the NEET exam. So each and everything you should take in a positive way. See, if you are not clear with one chapter, don't lose your heart there. You should remember that all the questions are not from the same chapter. Okay, and whichever question you're not clear, just go through the important questions of the chapter. If you're getting time, revise that once again. But don't think that you will lose this exam. No, never. It will never happen. Always you will get a chance. Okay, but don't leave all the chapter for a chance. Be clear with most of the, whichever you can learn, put your time to that, do hard work, learn everything, whichever you can, do your maximum. Okay, if you are doing your 50 percentage, other 50 percentage will come to you. Definitely it will come to you. So nothing to worry, everyone is going to win this exam. Then another one, maintain consistency. Okay, so if you have reached a point where you will feel that you are thorough with everything, and it is okay to if you are not studying for few days, that is also okay. That is a fine technique actually, to relax your mind. But over the last few months of preparation, you have developed a habit of studying for hours, and if you stop, you might not be able to focus when you start it again. Okay, so making revision a part of your daily habit. So revision of some topics will be tough for you, and some topics will be difficult to remember. So such topics you just revise, just like the flowchart, graph, and all. Make that as a habit, so that such kind of information will be stored in a better way. So you can reduce the number of hours that you are spending for revision on a day if you are clear with all the chapters. Okay, relax your mind, relax your brain, and whatever way you're going for relaxation, like you may be watching movie, or you may be listening to music, so such things you can apply there. Okay, relaxation is a very important thing after studies, that I want to mention. After your study time, you have to relax. Complete relaxation will not give you any result. Studies, then relaxation. Okay, then another thing is cement the gap. Like while solving the mock test and sample papers, you will come across some topics that are a part of syllabus, but the book which you were using, or the preparation notes from which one you have made, that topic is not included in that book, especially in the case of numerical questions you will get. So when you discover that you do not understand such a particular set of question, that is the time to fix such type of question by taking the help of mentors or seniors, or you can use other books or other videos. Now for everything you have source, right? In internet, if you are searching for each and every question, you'll get answer, and so many explanation videos will be there, and you can take the help of your teachers. So however, you are getting enough time and enough resources to clear your doubts, right? So utilize the last few days for such things. Then last minute preparation tip you can say about mock test. I'm saying the average frequency of solving mock test for most NEET aspirant is twice or thrice a week. So during the last few days before the examination, it is, I'm very clearly I'm advising you that not take any mock test. Just before the exam, that's previous days of exam and all, don't go for that. So go through a mock test which is earlier before that, and decide the exam taking strategy according to that. Okay. So and that will help you people to be aware of the persistent mistakes and to avoid such mistakes on the examination day. Okay. From which part, see, if you're attending the exams, you will be clear with, okay, physics part is tough for me, chemistry part is, that portion is tough for me, biology is tough for me. In biology, zoology or botany, which questions you are able to answer in a faster way. And physics, if you're taking more than 1 hour, and chemistry, you're taking more than 1 hour, that and all you can make out through this mock test. But just before the exam or the previous day of exam, don't go for that mock test. By chance, the mock test paper is tough, you will lose your confidence. So don't do such foolish things, but be prepared for the exam. One mock test paper is not going to change your life. Then know the exam taking instructions. See, NTA that has released the instruction to attempt the new exam pattern, how the OMR sheet we need to fill, and what are all the instructions. I'm telling you very clearly, read the instructions very clearly. And again, you're getting confused. Take the help of the invigilator, because invigilator is there to help you. You can take the help. And according to NEET 2024 exam pattern, total number of questions it is 200, and you have to attempt 180. And section B, only 10 questions out of 15 questions. In case you attempt any extra question, you will not be awarded any extra marks. And even though those answers are correct, they are not going to evaluate that. So you must not waste your time for attempting that extra questions, and the selected questions which you are going to, the 10 questions you need to attend, right? So select those questions very carefully and ensure that the accurate answers you have marked. Clear? Next, the most important thing, believe in yourself. You have to believe in yourself. See, repeatedly I'm saying the last few days you should not get panic, and don't think that you didn't prepare well. Believe yourself. You have prepared well. You have to make sure that maximum whatever you can do, that you have done. You have prepared well, and don't doubt yourself whether you remember everything, that whatever you have read in the past few months, and this is not going to help you, I'm getting confused. Don't keep such thoughts in your mind. And the key to stay calm in these few days of NEET exam preparation, that is, believe yourself. You know which topic is easy for you, which topic is tough for you. So believe yourself, and you have to keep faith in the hard work that you have done, and don't doubt yourself. See, I have done, I have spent, for each chapter I have spent this much time, and in that, in each and every chapter, 90% of the chapter I'm clear with those chapter. You should be clear first. Okay. Then another one which I want to say is subject wise order of attempts. See, the subject wise order of attempt, we can say that if you some students will be um, writing the exam in the same pattern, like which subject is there first. From first question, they'll go to first session, they'll go to next session. So in an orderly way, they want to write the exam. That and all your wish, because in whichever way you are satisfied, in that way you can. But here, biology first, chemistry, then physics. In that way, what you are saying is, I have clearly explained the distribution of time, right? Biology, the question pattern will be in that way. Direct questions will be there. So if you are spending 40 to 45 minutes or maximum 50 minutes, you can solve the biology questions. Then next chemistry questions will be little bit easier compared to physics. Then go to chemistry questions, attend that, then move to physics. So this is, everything is according to your preference. Okay. So still, it is important that if you want to follow an order in which you are comfortable, you can choose that. Okay. And you can select some previous year question papers, and in different way you can attempt. You can try with different way, like first chemistry, first physics, according to your choice. And you try to find out in which way it is easy, like less time consuming way, which one is that. Okay. And next tip is subject wise order of attempt. See, theory based questions you will get mostly from biology part, and then come sometimes in chemistry also you will get. So easiest and most scoring subject, that is biology in NEET exam, and you are getting more number of questions in biology. And physics, you know that problems may come, so it that involves like problem wise questions, so that require a lot of time. So to minimize the timing on biology, you try that. That will be a bonus for physics and chemistry questions. Okay. So 50 minutes for biology or 60 minutes for chemistry. Then you can take 80 minutes for physics. Clear? Then also 10 minutes will be there for you to recheck all those things. Right? Then next, order of choosing different sections of chemistry. See, in chemistry, again, you will get another thing like inorganic chemistry. That will be best and easiest scoring part. Okay, direct questions will be there and direct concepts will be there, so that everything will be based on memory. Okay, see, everything whatever I'm saying, it is based on students. Some students will be very clear with the organic chemistry part, they can go for that part. Okay, and some students will be clear with the physical chemistry or problem based questions. If they are, that kind of questions will be easy for them, means definitely they should choose. It is your choice. Okay, because no mentor knows the student well, right? Here I'm sitting and speaking about the pattern, but you will be comfortable with the another pattern because you will be good in problems, so that you can go for such way of attending the exam. Okay. Then one thing, for whichever type of student or whichever pattern you are choosing, read the questions carefully. While reading, understand the questions, and first thing, before facing the questions, the concept should be clear. And if there is a numerical question and it is a difficult one, in the rough work space, do the rough work, confirm the answer, then you go for. Don't guess, go for guesswork. Okay. Then time management, we said 180 questions, 200 minutes to solve. So according to the time management, which we have said earlier, try with that, and 10 minutes you will get an extra. Recheck all the answers, and still you want to go for some questions, you can go. Then leave some uncertain question, like some confusing questions, or if you're not clear with the answer, it's bit confusing, means don't go for such questions. First, all the questions you are very sure about, and the uncertain questions or unclear questions, you leave those questions. Solve the questions which you are sure about, and if you are having extra time, go for the other questions which you are not answered. Okay. Then attend the confusing questions at the end, and don't stick to one question for long time. So if you're feeling like the one problem you're doing, you're feeling that it's taking so much time, just go to the next question. Don't waste your whole time for that next one question. If you're writing the 14th question and it's a problem based question and you are taking more than 4 to 5 minutes for one question, just leave, skip the question, mark the question, skip the question, and go to the next one, because next 4 or 5 questions will be the direct answered questions. Okay, so you can mark here, instead of spending 4 questions, there you can answer 4 or 5 questions which is having direct answer. So there you are getting, for each question you are getting 4 marks. Okay, so such kind of ideas you should get. In that time you should not get confused. So then avoid the chance of negative marking, that I want to tell. Misinterpretation of question, wrong answer which you are marking, then calculation mistake, wrong formula which is using, such silly mistakes try to avoid. And there is a chance of negative marking through such mistakes, so avoid such chances. Okay, and here we are saying, like, recheck the answer and avoid negative marking and avoid simple mistakes. Okay, so be clear, be confident. Each and every, again I'm saying, each and every student is different, your capabilities are different, your mental strength is different. So first thing and important thing, be confident. Everybody can clear. If you are prepared well, you can clear the exam, and you know your strength and weak points. So be confident with the strong points, or the way in which chapter you are good, in which chapter or which topic you are good. Prepare more confidently and attend more confidently those portions first. Then according to your wish you can plan your exam, but keep a time limit for everything. Without, don't say that you didn't get time to attend one question. That's the important thing you need to keep. And here I have given all the advice which I felt like positive thing. So you should apply your own ideas while attending the exam. So if you're working hard, definitely your dreams will come true. So work hard, stay focused, and make your NEET dream a reality. Still you have time. Those who are ready for the exam, get ready, prepare your mind, be cool. And again I'm saying, do your, from your side, you give your 100 percentage. Definitely a result, a good result will be waiting for you if you are giving your 100 percentage. So all the best for your exam, all the very best for your exam. Everyone is going to win, believe yourself. Thank you.